There is a moment every founder dreams. The moment when a customer loves your brand but still decides they are never coming back. Customers don't warn you anymore. They don't complain, they don't tell you where the pain is. They simply disappear quietly and permanently. There is a moment every founder dreams. The moment when a customer loves your brand but still decides they are never coming back. I want to take you into one of those moments because it happened with me and it changed the way I look at every brand trying to scale today. There is this premium apparel brand I genuinely admire. Beautiful cloth, great branding, smooth website and checkout process. Everything felt so perfect. I even made a prepaid order. And then the journey began. Day after day, no updates, no progress, just waiting. Their promise was 15 to 20 days of delivery, but it crossed day 30. Still, I had no update regarding shipment. After 15 follow ups, someone finally picked the call and said, "Sorry, ma'am, but the fabric is not available. Can you pick another outfit in replacement?" And that is when it hit me as a founder. The problem was never the product, it was never the ads, never the website. It was the experience after the payment. And that is the part most founders refuse to look at. We just growth, we fix creatives, we adjust budget, we tweak landing pages, but we don't walk through our own journey. We don't feel what the customer feels. We don't see the cracks in the system that makes a customer think, this brand doesn't value me. And here's the scary part for any founder. Customers don't warn you anymore. They don't complain, they don't tell you where the pain is. They simply disappear quietly and permanently. And you will get no idea of where the drop off happened because you are looking at the wrong places. You are staring at dashboards, picking campaigns, refreshing numbers. Meanwhile, the real damage is happening inside your customer journey, in the hands off, in the delays, in the gaps, in the parts your team never tells you. And you know what hurts the most in my story? Not the delay, not the lie, not even the inconvenience. It was the ripple effect. After one function, more than 20 people asked me, "Where did you bought this outfit from?" And I did not recommend this brand. Instead, I even warned them. Understand here, one broken customer journey did not just lose one customer, but it lost 1 plus 20 new potential customers. That is the real speed of damage. Faster than your ads can fix, faster than your content can recover, faster than your team can hide. And that's where founders' leadership becomes non-negotiable because your team will not tell you the truth. Your reports will not show you the full picture until you experience it yourself. So here's the real reason. The one no one tells founders. Your ads brings people to the door. Your journey decides if they feel safe stepping inside. And then your leadership decides if they even come back again. You can outsource tasks, you can outsource execution, but you can never outsource the emotional experience your brand creates after the first click. Let me show you what this looks like in the real world. I once worked with a premium custom suit label based in New York City. The ads were working, leads were coming in consistently, people were replying to nurture sequences. Some were even reaching out directly on Instagram asking to book in-person appointments. The founder had it all: excited leads, real intent, warm conversations, and yet not even a single person from the team was calling them back. No follow ups, no confirmations, no human voice on the other side. Only silence. 1 month later, the founder looked at the calendar and said, I think the ads are bringing very low quality leads. Okay, are you serious? Like low quality? The same lead who were writing messages about getting custom outfit for weddings, special occasions, urgent timeline. Some are even asking for trustability related questions. Some are asking about fabric and preferences. Is this low quality? No wonder this founder never checked out the follow up and nurture training shared with him. This is called outsourcing. This is called dependency. Just imagine walking into a physical store, standing at the counter and asking to help, and the staff just sit there quietly ignorant, unresponsive. You wait, you hesitate, you feel awkward, and then you walk out and never return. That is exactly what they were doing online. Every single day. The difference was simple. Offline pain feels personal. Online pain gets blamed on ads. And the real reason was this: the founder was never involved with the system. A full follow up training was shared with him. He never opened it, never watched it, never checked it. But the moment revenue dropped, awareness suddenly woke up. In reality, the ads were performing extremely well, but the back end was broken. The layer of leadership was missing. This is why internal audit is not optional, it's survival. Before you blame any platform, before you fire any agency, before you burn your budgets, walk through your own customer journey. Fill your own forms like affect information. Wait for your team to follow up with you. Check your product delivery timeline. Feel the tone your customer feels. And then ask yourself, would I trust this brand if I wasn't the founder? Now, if that answer shakes you, good. That shake is clarity. Because you can fix systems, you can fix teams, you can fix delays, but you can never undo how your brand made someone feel. And now, as you are ready to build funnels that respect how humans think, feel, and decide, stay with me. In the next conversation, we are going to look at the parts nobody likes to admit. This is the Mind-Led Founders podcast. Hit subscribe, become part of the community, and let's grow the way real leaders grow.